He built a $1 million brand giving financial advice, but when I asked one question, he completely lost it. In this video, we're revealing what happened when I confronted a so-called financial guru with a question he clearly didn't want to answer. His reaction? Defensive, surprising, and very telling. Before we get into the showdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, because the truth about the money advice you follow might not be what you think. Let's break this moment down. From flashy YouTube channels to best-selling books, financial gurus love sharing tips until you challenge the part they don't want you to question. The question that triggered everything. During a packed financial seminar, I gathered the courage to raise my hand and ask what seemed like a simple, reasonable question. Can you show us your actual investment portfolio and its real returns over the past 5 years? Almost instantly, the entire room fell into an uncomfortable silence. The guru's face flushed bright red, and his response was shockingly defensive and explosive. What unfolded in that moment revealed a harsh truth about many so-called financial experts who operate behind polished marketing facades. Instead of addressing the question calmly and transparently, he reacted with anger and hostility. He shouted that personal financial details are private and that questioning his credentials was inappropriate and disrespectful. But here's the undeniable reality. If someone is charging thousands of dollars for investment advice and boldly claiming to have made millions using their strategies, shouldn't they be willing to prove those claims with clear, verifiable evidence? Without transparency, their assertions remain nothing more than empty promises. This experience was a crucial eye-opener for me about the financial advice industry. Many of these self-proclaimed gurus don't actually earn their income through successful investing. Instead, their profits come primarily from selling expensive courses, affiliate marketing, speaking fees, and book royalties to hopeful people desperate for financial success. When confronted for real proof of their investing results, they often deflect, attack the questioner, or hide behind vague excuses about privacy, confidentiality, or trade secrets. Red flags every investor should watch for. The guru's angry response revealed several important warning signs everyone should recognize when evaluating financial advisors or investment coaches. First, legitimate financial professionals welcome questions about their track record and methodology. They know transparency builds trust and credibility. There's no reason to avoid scrutiny if their advice truly works. Second, be cautious of anyone claiming secret strategies or insider knowledge that guarantees returns. Financial markets are complex and unpredictable. Real advisors always discuss risks alongside potential rewards and never promise unrealistic gains. Third, watch for emotional manipulation tactics. When challenged, this guru tried to make me feel guilty for asking a valid question, implying I was being disrespectful. This deflection is a common trick used by those who can't back up their claims with facts. Another major red flag is when someone's main income comes from selling information, courses, books, seminars, rather than from investing successfully themselves. If their strategies were genuinely profitable, why rely on marketing instead of managing their own portfolios? Many successful investors are too busy growing their wealth to run extensive sales campaigns. These red flags highlight the importance of skepticism and due diligence. Protect your financial future by demanding honesty, transparency, and real results, not hype or deflection. The real business model behind financial gurus. After this confrontation, I decided to dig deeper into how many financial gurus actually make their money. And what I found was eye-opening. Most of their income doesn't come from stellar investment returns, but from selling courses, affiliate marketing, speaking fees, and book royalties. Their real investing performance is often mediocre or even non-existent. This creates a distorted incentive structure. Instead of focusing on generating genuine investment gains, these gurus spend more time crafting flashy marketing content and building their personal brands. They become entertainers first, financial advisors second, if at all. The most successful gurus know controversy and bold claims sell. They promise quick fixes and easy riches because that's what people want to hear. The slow, steady truth about long-term, diversified investing just doesn't move as many courses or fill as many seats. Many also use selective disclosure, cherry-picking their best wins while conveniently ignoring failures. Without full transparency and access to their complete track record, it's impossible to fairly evaluate their actual results. This experience taught me to be skeptical of flashy financial advice and to focus instead on proven principles and trusted sources, not hype or sensationalism. Your money deserves more than a marketing pitch. How to properly evaluate financial advice. Real financial professionals should be able to provide verifiable credentials, transparent fee structures, and clear explanations of their investment philosophy. They should be registered with the proper regulatory bodies and open about their approach, willing to answer your questions honestly. Look for advisors who emphasize fundamental principles like diversification, risk management, and long-term planning instead of promising quick riches or guaranteed returns. A good advisor will take the time to ask detailed questions about your financial situation, goals, and risk tolerance before offering recommendations tailored to you. Be cautious of anyone using high-pressure sales tactics or pushing urgent deadlines to make you commit quickly. Legitimate investment opportunities don't vanish overnight, and sound financial planning requires patience and thoughtful consideration. Always verify an advisor's credentials independently. Check with regulatory agencies for any complaints or disciplinary records. Don't rely solely on glowing testimonials or success stories, as these can be easily fabricated or misleading. What happened after the confrontation? The aftermath of my question was revealing. Afterward, several other attendees came up to thank me for voicing what they were all thinking, but were too hesitant to say aloud. Many admitted they had doubts about the guru's bold claims, but felt intimidated or pressured to stay silent during the presentation. The guru's team quickly scrambled to contain the situation, trying to downplay what happened and steer attention back to the scripted talk. But the damage was already done. The polished marketing mask had slipped, revealing the reality behind the hype. This experience taught me an important lesson. Asking tough, critical questions isn't just allowed. It's absolutely necessary when dealing with financial advisors or investment gurus. Your financial future is too valuable to be built on blind trust, charm, or flashy presentations. Scrutiny and skepticism are your best tools to protect yourself and make informed decisions. Sometimes, it only takes one question to expose the truth and empower others to think more critically. Don't be afraid to speak up. Your money and peace of mind depend on it. Sometimes, asking the right question is all it takes to reveal the wrong advice. What do you think? Was he hiding something or just caught off guard? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get real about who we trust with our money. And if this gave you a new perspective on financial experts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Until next time, stay smart, stay skeptical, and always question the source.